Hey yo, you got Doug Gore, Dougie Doo here with Cajun Soft Wash. I'm going to talk about my employee bonus program and what it has to do with doing an awesome job for every client every time. I've been asked about it before, and I've tweaked it to where I think it's a really good bonus program. It's kind of set in two different ways. So the lead tech gets a set amount every day, and the assistant tech gets a set amount per hour. Quite honestly, in the end, they end up to being about the same thing. So the way it works out is that when an employee starts, they have to wait 6 months to get their first bonus paycheck, okay? But they're only going to get 3 months of it. So they're always going to be 3 months in arrears as time goes by. They'll always get their check. It'll always be for 3 months. They'll always be 3 months in the rear, okay, except for that first one 6 months down the road. The point and purpose behind this is to do an awesome job for every client every time and to do it safely, okay? So how I've got that is my lead techs get $20 a day that builds up. That's $100 a week, which is $400 a month, which is $1,200 after 3 months, give or take a little bit depending on days in a month and all that kind of thing. The assistant techs get $2 an hour, okay? So if you base it on a 40-hour work week, they get $80 a week, right? If they work 50 hours a week, it's the same $100 that the lead tech's getting. It ends up being about $960, I think it is, for the assistant techs after 3 months. And like I said, $1,200 for the lead techs. The way that they lose their bonus, and it's the reason that they want to do an awesome job for every client every time, okay? Safety is definitely the forefront of everything. I want everything to be done safe. So if it's not being done safe, especially if I show up on the job, something's not being done safe. Like my requirement is the hose, when it comes off the truck, it doesn't come up and be stretched out. It goes straight down and then runs along the ground. That way you're getting rid of a trip hazard, okay? That way it's about safety. My cones get put out by the truck, okay? Everything is about safety. So if I pull up and those things aren't there, you're losing part of your bonus, right? If we get a call back, so think about it. You've got employees and you get a call back on a job. You have to pay those employees to go back and finish a job that you've already paid them to go do, right? Not anymore. The way our program works is that if we get a call back, every minute that is spent going to go take care of that is really coming out of that bonus program, okay? A bonus is not part of their wages, so I can do whatever I want with it. I can take it away. I can take the entire thing away for no reason if that's what I want. I just don't do that. It's an incentive program for them to do the right thing every single time. We had a couple incidents here recently. One of my guys had a pressure washer hose hung up on something, and he just decided he's going to yank on it anyhow. Okay, he knocked over a 4-foot vase. That should come out of his pocket, not mine. He made a conscious decision to yank on that hose and cause damage to that person's property. Okay, if he's going to make that conscious decision to damage that person's and it results in damage to that property, there's no reason I should have to pay for that. That's his mistake, not mine, right? So that's the way it goes. If we get a callback, we just had one recently where a ceiling fan wasn't cleaned correctly, or wasn't cleaned at all. The employee just didn't want to put some elbow grease into it. So guess what? That's a callback. Next time, he'll be putting that elbow grease into it because that comes out of his paycheck, right? Callbacks are typically going to fall on both technicians that went out there, the lead and the assistant technician that went out on that job, okay? In that case, I could pinpoint it to say, no, this was the person that was supposed to have done that job and he didn't do it. He didn't do it correctly, right? So therefore, it's on him. That's my bonus program. It's designed to make them think about what they're doing, do the right job every single time, do the best job that they can for the client every single time, and that's it. So again, $20 a day for the lead tech, $2 an hour for the assistant techs, builds up for three months, they get paid out. And here's the other key part to that. Every single week when they get their paycheck, they're going to get a printout that tells them what's in that bonus program. Hadn't been doing that. Didn't have an office manager. Now we got that in place. We're going to be able to do that every week for them. That way they can see exactly where they're at. And then that way, as they're getting up on that 3-month mark and they're looking and they got, you know, $850 in there, and they got that pressure washer hose, and yeah, I don't really want to yank on that. There you go. Anyhow, that's my program. I hope y'all enjoy it. If you got, hey, please share what you got, man. I'm always willing to listen and learn. And I appreciate y'all for listening to me, and Dougie Do out.